I first touched a submachine gun almost 4 years ago in COD Mobile.
Can I laser this guy too? Oh, the beam skis.
Today, however, I used every single one for the last time, just so I could definitively rate, rank, and nuke with them all in order of oldest to newest.
Oh my god, how am I still alive? Bro. Oh my god.
However, if I don't beat my previous record of 17 hours, I have to jump in the ocean at 6 a.m.
I got you with the advance. You already know the vibes. RUS is bussin' though.
The RUS was seen as the good old reliable for the first year of COD M's release.
A little bit of range. Yeah. This RUS skin is giving me major throwback vibes.
With some considering it to be meta in the early days.
Be it. Don't want to be it. Ooh, baby. Another one.
But I personally never gelled with it.
Do you not clip that, editor?
Considering it more of a beginner noob gun.
Nice little double though. Yeah.
And back then, of course, I was at peak par, opting for the AK-117.
Oh, you want to get on A? Too bad.
Oh, I'll take that nuke. Something that I would never use in this period would be the Chickum. For 36 months, this monstrosity caused me nothing but pain.
Oh my fuck.
Kill confirmed.
Its badly balanced bursts, combined with a non-existent range profile and a mid-mag size, this put me in a chokehold of suffering. Bro, how the f***? Man, I'm so tired of this.
They weren't kidding when they said they buffed the chicken. Look at that range. See ya. Oh yeah. Oh my god. I got it. What?
On the other hand, the PDW actually used to be by far the best SMG in the game. I know it may come as a surprise, but look how broken this was in 2019.
It's so good.
The range of hipfire was insane. Can we ignore that voice crack? Everything else came second to this. No assault rifle, no LMG, no sniper, nothing was as good. But they massacred my boy just before global release. And the majority of you guys have never seen it in its prime.
Yay. Got it.
One of many you will have seen is the MSMC, which stormed onto the scene on October 1st, 2019 with blood on its hands, being by far the best close range killer going.
Ooh.
I will admit, I only used it in S&D because it was kind of tricky to get nukes with due to its range and lack of ammo. It's since suffered from its own success and has received so many nerfs, which led up to the new generation of MSMCs rising.
Nice.
After the gunsmith update, the SMG category changed forever, as the HG40 debuted as one of the best weapons.
Popping right now. Wow, this thing's actually way better than what I thought it was.
With all the attachments now available and a newly buffed state, it operated like nowadays CBR.
Oh my. You just put it in front of me! Bro! Oh, the streak! Let's go, Brisca. You like that though?
However, similarly to the MSMC, it's fallen from grace and been replaced. Now for the exciting part. The first SMG ever actually added was the Razorback. And believe it or not, this thing used to be a skin for the PDW. I am not kidding. All the way back in 2019 when they first released this, it was an epic variant. Then for some reason, COD Mobile changed their mind about this whole situation and just started adding a load of guns instead of skins for already existing ones. Good play.
Oh, the range.
It's always been decent, but never great. In fact, my favorite thing about it is the Boreal Aegis skin. Fantastic.
Here. Ooh, I got it.
Coming out of left field, however, is the Pharaoh, which launched with the Dream Crystal Leggy. Having a short stint on top, it was quickly nerfed to the ground, as the community, including myself, could not handle the one burst capabilities it possessed.
I am popping off with the fire. The fire is the best SMG in the game. I got my nuke again. W.
They then went on to grace the game with the GKS, in specific, the Unicorn. Its iron sight was great. Its recoil was great. Its damage was great. The skins were great.
The GKS unicorn skin. Oh! It's one of the best skins of all time, bro.
Looking back at this, the entire meta and feeling of that season was great. And that's why it pretty much began the golden era.
I got it, W. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Which in my opinion officially started when they released the Cordite. People may have complained about it, but man, was that hit fire fun. And you can also just clearly see the joy on my face. First time I ever seen this.
Oh, I got the freaking thing, dude! There's a no way! Crazy. What?
I remember the day I stayed up waiting for this to release. Hard to think, that was nearly 3 years ago.
Wow, got my neck. Okay.
Continuing to keep the strides going, the QQ9 came out not long after.
I love this thing, dude. Ooh.
Which, because it was overshadowed by the Cordite, it actually managed to stay on top for longer. Which is also the reason why I think not as many people have any emotion towards this thing, purely because it was never the majority's favorite submachine gun. But I love it.
There's just something about the QQ9, man. Like, it just hits the spot every time when I use it. Got it!
Then it took 4 seasons before we got another. However, they did come back with a bang, introducing the Finnick Ascent. And I understand why they called it that, because we literally ascended to a new level of toxic when they decided to bring out the akimbo attachment alongside this mythic.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
The time to kill was ludicrous.
Oh. Bye, player.
And it took over ranked completely.
The Finnick is amazing. Just is, and there we are, though.
God Mobile realized their mistake and then decided to add an assault rifle into the SMG category and make it basically not usable against any other weapon in the game, because they were probably scared that we were all gonna complain again. Yeah, I'm talking about the AGR.
Have one. Oh my god, the AGR, bro. I am ruthlessly dominating.
The only good thing about it is that it looks splendid.
What are you doing up here, bro? Finally.
Then, the most perfectly balanced SMG to ever come out popped up on our screens, being the QXR.
What the hell?
You could rock it with or without enhanced bolt and it would still serve you well. But again, we all decided to complain about it, so it got nerfed and now we never see it. Good job, guys. I was definitely part of that, but yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Which brings us to an interesting point, because after this, it took them a long time to bring another, and when they did, it was in a great themed season being Tokyo Escape, but it was also like the least skillful SMG I think they've ever brought out, being the PP19.
That's like no recoil. Oh my god.
The only reason anyone talks about it is just because its mag size is so absurd that it just means that anyone who is moderately casual can pick up the game and play with it.
That big fat chunky magazine size. Ah. Bro, the headshots with the PP19.
I guess I gotta respect it. There are players that love it, but I won't use it.
Well, I got it. W.
But I definitely use the MX9. If you don't remember this meta, let me give you a little reminder. And if you weren't around when this was the best, let me drop some knowledge. Previous to its edition, I'd actually stopped playing COD really much at all. For some reason, I decided to hop back in when this was at its peak. And boy, did I have a lot of fun. Not only did I nuke 1 world finalist,
I just nuked the pro player.
I nuked 2 world championship finalists.
I nuked Sounds. I nuked Nova Sounds, dude.
And it was my close range gun of choice in the Battle Royale Worlds, which I won.
Let's go!
So to say I like this thing is not giving it enough credit. I freaking love this thing.
I got it. I got 3 nukes in 1 game.
4 months later, they decided to just go ahead and drop the most devastating, high magazine count, 0 recoil, AR challenging SMG of all time, the CBR. I like this, but it's been at the top for over a year now. So if we could get like, oh, they're not listening to me. Oh, can we get a nerf? No. Am I in prison? Anyway, I feel like I don't need to talk about this thing because everyone knows about it and everyone's pretty much fed up about it. It's still a superb piece of kit though.
Shush. CBR is always goated.
They even tried to release a PPS Edge to compete with it.
I don't think the PPS Edge has really got it, bro. I'm gonna be honest. See, bro, that would have been crazy.
And people cared for all of 2 weeks.
Oh, in my neck.
Because they released the Mac 10, which was like a pea shooter on steroids. For those of you who has English as a second language, that basically means it had super fast fire rate, but quite low damage. However, since it was close range, it was insane. And when I say it infected rank mode, we're talking about stage 5 zombie apocalypse infection. And although it flew high, COD Mobile decided to cut off its wings as soon as they could.
Bro, I'm killing everyone in spawn.
The glizzy goblin skinned Mac 10 was no more.
Is it? Oh, my broski.
But there was one that got its legs cut out from under it before it could even take off. And that was the KSP. It honestly felt like I just blinked and this thing released, became the best thing ever, and then was nerfed out of the meta completely in the space of maybe a week.
Got it.
Kind of sad considering, you know, your boy here was still pretty much on top throughout the entirety of the last 5 or 6 guns that I've mentioned. But we move on to the Switchblade, which was also super fun. And pretty much put KSP into its shadows.
Nice miss, bro. Got him.
Clean iron sight, low recoil, fast fire rate. It was pretty much a better Mac 10. And if you didn't watch COD Champs last year, which Tribe Gaming won, it was used a lot in there too.
Oh my God, Mark. See ya. What the hell? Oh my God, if I had died right there.
As we come to the finale, just like to say and reiterate one more time, we need to nerf the CBR, guys. But here's the Lapa. This thing came out, it was pretty mid, it got buffed, it's still mediocre.
Here's a secondary. A Lapa. Ooh, shit. Oh, I got my nickel earned in. Yeah.
But by any chance, if you made it this far, hit that subscribe button. Because when an SMG comes to dethrone the CBR, I'll be sure to let you know.